Welcome back to Shades of Grey Nomads as we continue our tours through South Africa. Our first stop is Swaziland, which has recently been renamed Eswatini due to a bit of confusion with the names with Switzerland. It's a country within a country, so we have to go through our normal security checks on the border. The president of Swaziland, I can't pronounce his name, is one of the most wealthiest chiefs in Africa, and each year he has the Festival of the Virgins where he selects his next wife. Currently has 16 wives. And no, I didn't take these images. We were quite surprised how cosmopolitan Swaziland was. However, we didn't venture into the capital as our tour took us through the regional areas. Travelled through mountainous areas of Swaziland, seeing how the locals live, but also some spectacular scenery. We stopped at a roadside stall where we found a young lad being trained how to make interesting carvings out of rock. Stopped off at another market where Sue was in her element when she found this place that sold beeswax figurines. This guy was brilliant. Our overnight stop was at this beautiful resort where we were treated to an exhibition of Zulu dancing. The following day we did a boat cruise around St. Lucia Lake, which to our surprise was just hippos everywhere. As we approached the coastal town of Durban, thanks to the war in Ukraine, South African coal is in high demand. This convoy was 10 kilometres long, waiting to load ships in port. Durban wasn't on our itinerary, however our tour guide decided to take us on a tour through the town. The foreshore reminded us a lot of surfers' paradise. Our next stop was Port Edward, staying at this beautiful hotel resort and casino.
After leaving the wild coast, we travelled to the town of Matata, which is the birthplace and also the burial place of Nelson Mandela. We visited the Nelson Mandela Museum, which was just amazing with so much history and information. An interesting place where guns obviously quite prevalent, and staying at our hotel we were warned not to leave our hotel at night.
Nelson Mandela changed the apartheid nation around relatively quickly. Maybe we need someone like him in Australia.
Departing Matata, we travelled via canoe where Nelson Mandela is laid to rest, and it is still recognised as his family home.
This is Michael, our tour guide.
Hi.
He said, let's go on a trek, he said. It'll be fun, he said. It's only a short walk, he said. There's only a few steps, he said. Take a coat, it'll be cold, he said. And most of all, have a zinger burger before you go, he said. Bloody hell, I'm buggered. After a very long drive, we pulled into the city of Knysna and went down to the harbour to get some cool breezes and some food. South Africa is well known for ostrich farming, so we did a tour of a local ostrich farm. However, two of the boys from Germany on our tour were petrified of them.
Can I go? Can I go? Can I go here?
Ostrich eggs are incredibly hard, and the tour guide got me to stand on 2 eggs without breaking them. Then they commandeered me to model. And then it was time to explore the spectacular Kango caves. On our way south, we stopped at Ronnie's Stop. It was in the middle of nowhere, and hardly anyone stopped there until his mates came in with a paintbrush and put Ronnie's Sex Shop on it, and that's when everyone started to turn up. Ladies started to leave their bras and knickers, and they hung them from the ceiling, and hats and coats. It's just like Darley's Waters in the Territory. Now Ronnie's kept really busy. Who said sex doesn't sell? Then we hit an unexpected traffic jam. accommodation this night was in these thatched roof huts, incredibly dry given the amount of rain we had overnight. The landscape became mountainous as we got closer to Cape Town, but we had to investigate our first winery, one of many, in South Africa. Approached Cape Town, we came across a shanty town. Over 2 million shanties were in this estate. We arrived in Cape Town late afternoon, but Michael was determined to take us at least to the visitors centre halfway up Table Mountain, even though it was very cloudy.
On our last night, we had a wonderful dinner at an authentic South African restaurant. We'd also like to thank the African travel specialists for this fantastic tour that we went on, but especially to our tour guide, Michael, who was the most informative, well-spoken, friendly, lovely young man. We thoroughly recommend him and the company.
Join us next time as we explore Cape Town and some of the spectacular surroundings. And of course, wineries. Subscribe to our channel and share and like it with your friends.